discovering the man you trusted most had stolen every dollar you ever earned. He had taken everything. That's exactly what happened to a famous star, and what she did next shocked Hollywood. She was adored by millions, but behind closed doors, her own husband secretly took everything she had. What she did after that betrayal became legendary. She was America's sweetheart. It was April 1968. Doris Day's husband, Martin Melcher, had died suddenly of a enlarged heart. She was devastated. They'd been married for 17 years. He'd been her manager, her partner, her protector, or so she thought. The day the lawyers came with the paperwork to settle the estate, Doris expected to sign documents about her fortune. After all, she was one of Hollywood's biggest stars. This is the story of her stunning comeback. Our title: He Took Every Dollar She Earned, and this was no April Fool's joke. Welcome to Dream Builders Diaries, building dreams one story at a time. I'm Jeannie Craft, and here at Dream Builders Diaries, we dive deep into the personal stories of entrepreneurs and artists and innovators and everyday visionaries just like you. We believe that every dream starts with a story worth telling. By sharing these stories, we aim to empower you to create your own dream and the story behind it. But before we get started, grab a pencil and a paper if you don't already have one. Inspiration and ideas and dreams come and go very quickly. Jot yours down. Don't let yours get away. When America's sweetheart learned her life savings were gone, taken by the man she loved, she could have disappeared. Instead, she did something that inspired a nation. She fought back. Her husband thought stealing her fortune would break her, but America's sweetheart had a plan that would turn her heartbreak into triumph. Que Sera Sera had topped the charts nationwide. Pillow Talk had made her the highest paid actress in America at that time. She had made 39 films, sold millions of records, built an empire. She opened the envelope expecting security. Instead, she found ruin. Doris Day was not rich. She was $450,000 in debt. Every dollar she'd ever earned from every film, every song, every appearance was gone. Her husband had lost it all. But how? Her husband had secretly invested her entire fortune into bad business deals without her knowledge or consent. Oil wells that never produced a drop, hotels that failed, some were never even built, schemes that collapsed. He'd signed contracts in her name, made commitments that she knew nothing about. He gambled her future while she smiled for the cameras and sang about whatever will be, will be. But the worst revelation, as if that wasn't enough, he committed her to a television show she didn't even know existed. Yes, a 5-year contract. CBS was expecting her to star in The Doris Day Show. It was already signed. She'd never even read the script. She never even agreed to do television and never wanted a sitcom. But the contract was real, and if she didn't honor it, she would be sued for breach of contract. Most people would have broken down, but not Doris Day. She showed up for work and pressed forward, not because she wanted fame or loved this new spotlight, but because she needed to survive. You see, at 46 years old, after decades of success, she found herself starting over, broke, betrayed, with no choice but to put on that beautiful smile and pretend everything was fine. America turned in every week to watch a lighthearted sitcom about a widow mother navigating her life. They had no idea they were watching a woman fighting for her financial survival in real time. Behind every laugh track was someone who had been betrayed by the person she trusted most. Behind every cheerful scene was someone who had lost everything, but she never let it show. The Doris Day show ran for the whole 5 seasons. It was a hit, and slowly, episode by episode, Doris rebuilt what had been stolen from her. But she wasn't done fighting. In 1974, Doris Day sued Martin Melcher's business partner and attorney, Jerome Rosenthal, for fraud and legal malpractice. She accused him of participating in the financial schemes that had destroyed her future and derailed her future. She accused him of knowing about the unauthorized deals and betraying his duty to protect her interests, all while saying nothing. The trial revealed the shocking details about how completely she'd been deceived. Contracts signed without her knowledge and without her personal signature. The investments that were made without her consent. She proved that there was a systematic plundering of everything she'd earned. The jury ruled in her favor. The judgment, $22.8 million. But winning the lawsuit wasn't the end of her fight. It was just the beginning. Collecting her judgment took years, over a decade of legal battles and appeals and delays and all kinds of complications. But in the end, Doris never got all the full amount, but she fought every step of the way, not for revenge, but for justice. By the time the Doris Day Show ended in 1973, Doris was financially stable again. She had survived the financial betrayal. She rebuilt her life. She was back on her feet emotionally, too. And then she did something Hollywood could not understand. She walked away. She left without any fanfare. There was no farewell tour and not even a final album. And she never looked back. While other stars chased fame until their final breaths, Doris Day chose something different. Her next move wasn't a movie, wasn't a song. She decided to rescue animals, dogs, cats, horses, any creature that needed help. She founded the Doris Day Animal Foundation, which continues her work even today. She bought a hotel in Carmel, California, with her own signature this time, and she made it pet friendly decades before it became fashionable or common. She spent her final years surrounded by the animals that she loved, living quietly, finding peace and kindness instead of in front of all of those cameras. Reporters would occasionally ask why she left Hollywood at the height of her fame, and her answer was simple. I like being the girl next door. I just wish I had known what the neighborhood was really like. Behind that characteristic wit was a truth many people learn the hard way. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who hurt you the most. Doris Day's story is not about betrayal. It's about what you do after the betrayal. She could have become bitter, so sad she could have been withdrawn and broken. Instead, she showed up. She worked, she fought, she rebuilt. She didn't just survive. She chose a life that mattered more than money or fame. She found a way to bring her dream to life. When Doris Day died in 2019 at the age of 97, obituaries focused on her films and songs. But her real legacy is quieter than that. Her real legacy is in the resilience she showed when everything fell apart. In the years of fighting for justice, even when it would have been easier to give up, she didn't. She chose peace over fame. With every animal she has saved and every person who's been inspired by her refusal to stay defeated. Que sera, sera became her signature song. Whatever will be, will be. But Doris Day proves something more important. Whatever has been done doesn't have to define what will be. You can lose everything and still rebuild. You can be betrayed and still trust again. You can survive the worst and still choose kindness. So why this diary? Because this diary demonstrates the magic and the secrets of compassion and patience and strength and resilience, the kind that shows up the next day and the day after that and the day after that, until one day you realize you've built a whole brand new life, one that's yours on your terms without the people who tried to destroy you. And it will include your dreams. I also share this diary because this is a powerful diary that celebrates the virtues of endurance and courage and the moments that happen when no one is really watching. A woman who lost everything, rebuilt it all, and then walked away to live on her own terms showed the world what a powerful mindset can do. She lived her dream. She made millions smile on screen, but one day she opened her bank account and realized it was empty. Her husband had taken it all. America's sweetheart trusted her husband with everything, and he secretly stole every dime she earned. What would she do next? No one saw it coming. America's sweetheart had a stunning comeback. So, what was your biggest takeaway from our diary today? How does this diary relate to how you implement your dream? Dreamers, believe in yourself, be passionate, work smart, know your why, and apply what you learn each day. As you ponder the source of your dream in this diary, I wish you well. I wish you an abundance of resources and knowledge and wisdom with your time and your future success with your dream. Enjoy life and always be kind. Wanted to leave you with a quotation. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, by Doris Day. Special thanks to Doris Day for sharing her story. Special thanks to those of you who listen to Dream Builders Diaries regularly. I'm grateful to you. The honor to spend time with you is all mine. So if you don't have it yet, get your 90-Day Dream Builders Diary by Jeannie Craft on Amazon very soon. Like and share this diary and subscribe for more stories. Contact us to share yours. Thank you, and until next time, building dreams one story at a time.